Hello, friends, and welcome. We're back playing more Legend Heroes Trails of Cold Steel inside this comically large fortress. I think we explored most of it last time. The only one I can't remember is the central freight platform, but I think we went there. It looked like there'd be another half, and it was a place we couldn't go to. I don't actually know where we're supposed to be heading right now. I don't see anything on the map. Let's try some of the other areas, see what there is. It could be we just have to head to our beds. I'm into the relay or the second floor storage, but how the heck do I get there? This was the room I think that we can't enter. Yeah. To me that looks like it's there's also a treasure chest there, so I can definitely go down to the other side of the train tracks. Hold that thought. Oh, okay, there we go. We're currently at a military fortress. We're not during a war yet, but in like the very first part of this game, it does the thing where like you start ahead and then it like backtracks. So we know that this military base gets invaded while we're here. I can't remember if it's today or tomorrow, but one of those days. But yes, apparently we're all ready to go to the military exercise. Seems like the perfect cover to attack a place. That's Instructor Needhart. Time must have passed more quickly than I thought. Suppose I should start making my way towards the hangar. Maybe I'll run into the others along my way. No, I want the treasure chest. Let me go get the treasure chest. Nope, it's not letting me go get the treasure chest. Fine. Board armored cars. In fairness to the game, we explored the fortress for like an hour at the end of last stream. I just don't know what the trigger was. Was it just because we'd talked to everyone, then we left the room? Maybe it was just we re-entered the main room. I don't know what you expected, other than narrow and cramped and smelling like machine oil. And for it to rattle around. 10 minutes? How far away is this battleground? It looks like it's literally just outside of it. There's the wall. Where do we safely watch this? That, like, tiny little cage over there? Wow. Actzen main battle tanks. Plenty of older model tanks out there, too. It looks like they have airships here. Where are the airships? Oh yeah, the ones we saw in Nord. Welcome. Oh. I assume it's our teacher. That doesn't look like his haircut. Ah, it's Elliot's dad. There we go. So that's Elliot's dad. I don't see the family resemblance. Looks like the hair made the jump from father to son, though. Reporting, Lieutenant General. Very good, Neidhart. Instructor Valstein, I believe. Pleased to meet you. It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lieutenant General Craig. Allow me to extend my deepest thanks for agreeing to cooperate with us the Academy's curriculum today. Think nothing of it. Many of these fine youngsters may one day hold positions in the Imperial Army, after all. Besides, I owe a lot to old General Van Dyke. Ah, and these must be... What a piercing stare. So this is Craig the Red. Elliot, my boy, it's so good to see you again. Huh? It must be half a year since I saw you last. How have you been? A sharp-looking uniform you've got, too. I've seen the photos, but it looks even better on you in person. Dad, come on. So who's currently the lead heroine? I would say it's blonde-haired girl. Is lead heroine. But you do get to choose your romance options for this game. Which is kind of creepy considering some of them are like 12. You still got a long way to go if you want to put on some real muscle. There's part of me that hopes you'll stay my little cherub forever. But you're a man of Erebonia. The men of the Empire must be strong, stout, and ready for action. It's for your own good as a man that I held back my tears and enrolled you in the military academy. Dad, I can't breathe. I feel like everything I've been told about him was a lie. That's why you question Sword Art Online during your time playing. There do seem to be some differences from the stories. Kidding me. Seems like a cool guy. What a delightful commanding officer you have, Major. Words fail me. Dad, knock it off. I'll tell Fiona. No, don't tell my daughter. Anything but that. Moving right along. I'm Lieutenant General Olaf Craig, commander of the Imperial Army's 4th Armored Division. I've been entrusted with the role of overseeing today's joint military exercise. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Platinum requires romancing every character, but you don't be known to romance Silica. Likewise, sir. It's a pleasure, sir. Got one heck of a dad, Elliot. Believe me, I feel it in the bones. How are they whispering, like, 2 steps in front of his father and he doesn't hear it? Now, let me give you a brief rundown of what will be happening. This exercise will consist of a simulated battle conducted by 2 of our armored divisions. Armored regiments, the formation center, infantry, armored cars, and airships will work in tandem, using their maneuverability to the fullest to obliterate the targets. As our targets say, we'll be using previous model tanks that have been decommissioned from service. Autopilot functionality will allow them to evade and return fire. They've only been armed with paint bullets. However, all of the regiments taking part in today's exercise have been equipped with live ammunition. So, you intend to actually destroy the other tanks? It'd hardly be a live fire exercise if we didn't. The current time is 1400 hours, right on schedule. I want to see us just get smacked in the face with paint in about 3 seconds. We'll now begin today's joint military exercise. Armored Divisions 4 and 5, commence combat operations. Glory to the Empire and the Imperial Army. Begin. Yes, sir. 5th Armored Division. Armored Regiment will advance first. Armored Car Regiment and Infantry Regiment follow their lead. 4th Armored Division, Armored Regiment, and Infantry Regiment advance together. Armored Car Regiment deploy to the left and right. So your only option is Prez, considering she's supposed to be a 3rd year? How old? I'm just trying to think, how old was I in 3rd year of high school? I think I was 16 at the start, 17 at the end, and I have an early spring birthday. So, even though she's a 3rd year, she's still, like, what, only 16, 17? So... 17, would be 3rd year for Japan, you think? Yeah, 'cause Japan only has 3 years, if I'm correct. That'd be 4th year. Although this game is weird in that I know there's 4 years at this school because there's 4 games. Unless, I don't know, we go rogue or something in the 4th game. I don't see any infantry. I don't see the difference between the tanks and the armored cars. And I don't see my airships. That ain't paint. Oh, here's my airship, although its logo is flickering in and out. This doesn't seem like much of a fight. Wow. It's certainly potent. This is the kind of firepower it takes to fight a modern war. So those tanks are called Aktsens? Yeah, they're a type of main battle tank the Reinford Company developed 2 years ago. I've seen their spec sheets, but seeing their power firsthand tells you what numbers and decimal points don't. They might be the strongest heavy tanks on the continent. The Imperial Army's got a couple hundred of those in the wings, huh? That's kinda crazy. Try fighting the things like these head on, you won't stand a chance. It's true for our own nation as it is for others. I just can't get used to this. And the artillery firing is enough to make me start shaking. I don't think that's something you should get used to, I mean. Sound of guns and warfare ever stop bothering you, I'd be worried. I mean... This is why I question romancing options in JRPGs. Love the genre, but it doesn't make it any easier to justify the choices. I guess this is another kind of strength. If this place isn't covered with paint, I'm going to be very sad. I want it to look like Splatoon just happened here. There was no Splatoon. Withdrew to an encampment. I mean, outline the results. Isn't it obvious? Train, let me cross you. Get the treasure on the other side. Did you guys just teleport out of your chairs? Sorry, I had to wait for us to finish. Don't worry about it. We're the guests here after all. Thanks for your consideration. At the very least, I'd say dinner's a million times better than lunch was. I mean, it's hashed beef day. It's an Imperial Army tradition, isn't it? Ooh, just the smell's making me hungry. Oh yeah, where'd your instructor go? She's a real looker. I was hoping to get a chance to talk to her. She went to see the fortress commander with Instructor Needhart. Did ask us to eat without her tonight. Alright. Well, if she's with Major Needhart, it's hard to compete with those guys from the 4th Armored Division. Enough they just had Craig the Red, but they got the Major too, and he's kinda scary. Like a division of muscle men. Anyway, we shouldn't keep you tied up any longer. Your hash beef's gonna go cold. See you tomorrow, guys. I don't think anyone here actually cares about their teacher. Not in the slightest. Jeez, what's those flickering shadows under these plates? Ugh. Wow, it's actually delicious. It's like night and day compared to what we had for lunch. You're telling me. Seems to be as things are rotating, they get weird shadows. Aw, come on guys, what's with all the gloomy faces? She says with, like, the angriest face of all. Think you guys might have had a bit too rosy of an outlook. What are you expecting to see out there? I'm sure you can understand at least a little of how we feel. Like, everything we've learned in our time at the academy been for nothing? Academics, the arts, individual skill in combat. None of those matter in the slightest in real warfare, do they? It's true. All you're looking to do is fight a war, you don't need any of those. All you need is plenty of troops at your command, the latest weaponry, and overwhelming firepower. And you know the tactics to use them well, and a strategy that employs them effectively, I suppose. The accents are even more powerful than I was expecting them to be, too. I remember my mother boasting about their capabilities when she was trying to sell them to the army 2 years ago, but... to be honest, I feel somewhat disheartened as well. I can't see there being a place for swords on the battlefield with weapons like those on the front lines. Well, I don't think that means individual combat skills doesn't matter at all. I still think maybe we've been misunderstanding something important all this time. What we saw in that military exercise today was power in its purest form. It has no morality of its own. It exists to bring about a result, regardless of the ideals or principles of those who wield it. That's true. In a sense, the same could be said of a sword or a gun. All the way up to something as huge as Corellia's railway guns, too. I think I finally understand why they wanted us to watch the military exercise in the first place. Just could have taught us in a less roundabout fashion. Well, looks like you didn't wait for me to start the party. This is what a party looks like? Man, my 9th grade was jumping then. Instructor Sarah. You spoke with the commander? The railway guns, they're... how to describe them? Think of them as like giant, anti-aircraft turrets, except if they were like artillery and could fire stuff into the next nation and destroy their capital city. Sure did. I've got up-to-date info on the trade conference too. Tells all the latest on the terrorists. There's new information about the Imperial Liberation Front. Anyway, before I get to that, let me explain what you'll be doing tomorrow. Morning, you're scheduled to participate in the Imperial Army's physical fitness training. In the afternoon, you'll be attending a special lecture where I'll bring you up to speed on the info I just mentioned. After that, you've been granted special permission to view the railway guns. I see. Looking forward to that. Sounds like we got a pretty packed schedule. Well, we did bring you all the way out here, might as well make the most of it. Every nation possesses power in the form of military, whether that military is large or small. Corellia Fortress just happens to have the power in a very striking, easy-to-understand form. Students of a military academy, you have an obligation to know the scale of the power the Empire of Erebonia wields at present, a power you might one day be in charge of yourselves. What? Anyway, even a meeting that long couldn't keep me away from trying the famous hashed beef rice. It's the only decent food they have around here, so I've been looking forward to this all day. You should probably finish eating. Yeah, it's gotten a bit cold now. Maybe I'll go and ask for seconds. Oh, you sis, if you don't want the rest of yours, can I have it? Sooner throw it away than give it to you. Yeah, super artillery. It's like if you're playing Civilization and you get like past the year 2000 and you have like moving robots and stuff and you're like, this is insane, but we'll invent it one day. Really? You had time to put in the sound effects for click click, but not to actually voice the line? Okay, that should do it. Alright, that covers today's quota. Ooh, I'm looking forward to a nice long bath. Well, you know, every time there's a military exercise coming up, workload gets pretty crazy like this. At least managing inventory has gotten a lot easier thanks to the orbital net.
You got everything hooked up on the network over in Crossbell, right? Wish the Empire would get on that a bit more. Think of the utility. Well, from the sound of it, you need special equipment to send signals through a wired connection to make use of it. Considering the size of the Empire, it'd probably be quite a while before it's a widespread thing here. Huh? Orbital mail. Looks like it's from HQ. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. This right here is the problem with the orbital net. There's no such thing as off hours. They can just send you orders around the clock. What's going on? Let's get this. They're planning on doing some extra exercise tomorrow. That means we've got to outfit 20 Axtons with C units by tomorrow. 20. Seriously? Might as well start up another pot of coffee. We're in for an all-nighter for sure. Do we even have that many C units left? Actually, another lot came by freight just this evening. Exactly 20 if you can believe it. Guess we'll just have to get it done. Crap. At least let us take a shower. Head down to the mess hall and grab some snacks. You want anything? I feel like that scene right there was the devs in this game making fun of being like software engineers, like we never get a break. We have an option to save data. I don't like that. Nothing good ever comes with giving me a save point. It's the last day of August, that's why. So we know the attack happens in August, so it has to be today. Final day of our field study. They have a trade conference. We're running laps with soldiers. Okay, apparently we don't have to do anything for the physical fitness. Imperial Liberation Front is in Crossbell? That's right, or at least that's what the Intelligence Division believes. Looks like a known terrorist organization from the Calvert Republic has turned up in Crossbell too. The situation over there is pretty touch and go right now. Oh no. What are the authorities doing? Everything they can, naturally. However, operations are being handled solely by the Intelligence Division. They refuse to tell the Imperial Army anything, just that they have a trusted ally taking care of things. But who does the Intelligence Division trust? You gotta know something about this, right, Short Stack? Well, I do, but I can't really tell you anything. I guess it's not a breach of confidentiality to tell you that they're a really strong bunch, though. That's still pretty vague. I've got a few ideas. Anyway, there's not much point in us worrying about that right now. Bigger issues that our terrorists of the hour, Imperial Liberation Front, are a bigger crew than we thought. Big enough to be in possession of the state-of-the-art military airship, at least. Seriously? An airship? Can we soon Ryan Ferd's the manufacturer, then? Correct, just how something that large found its way into the hands of insurgents is currently unknown. Seems to be a high-speed model, different from the heavily armored types favored by the Imperial Army. I bet it's from the RF-26 series. There's a number of different models within that series, though. If they have an airship, that means they're going to be a whole lot more difficult to catch, doesn't it? That's exactly what it means. It's basically impossible to keep tabs on them as it is. An airship in their possession, there's no telling when or where they'll pop up next. That's quite worrying, especially since Prince Oliver is attending the conference. And Toa's in Crossbell right now, too. Yeah. Damn, now you got me worrying. Aw, take it easy. I don't think you have anything to worry about with Gramps and Lecter over there. Well, that aside, the terrorist attention is currently focused on Crossbell. I mean, the Empire is effectively safe right now. Hello, Samuses! You're not that late. How are you doing? I assume you were, maybe getting something to drink and eat after your stream. You raise a good point, Laura. They did target Princess Ulfin during the summer festival last month. It's possible just to feign. Maybe they want us to believe they're targeting the Chancellor. Railway military police thought so too, which is why they've increased the security level here at home. The Emperor and everyone else connected to the Imperial family should be safe. No worries, Samus's. Also beefed up security anywhere it seems short-handed. Prepared as ever, I see. At any rate, you finally uncovered some information on the terrorists' identities, correct? That's right, though once again, we have the Intelligence Division to thank for that. Turn your attention to the screen, please. I know that face. Gee! That's the man who kidnapped Princess Elfin and Elise in Heimdallr. Not to mention he tried to start a war with Calvard in the Nord Highlands. So, who is he? His full name is Michael Gideon. He used to be an assistant professor at the Imperial Academy in Heimdallr. A man? A teacher? So, an academic. Right, his focus was political philosophy. 3 years ago he was dismissed from his position due to his intense criticism of Chancellor Osborne's hardline policies. Oh. So, getting laid off set him on the road to terrorism? Well, it sounds like the actual reason he was let go is because he was handing out tracts and flyers in public. I find these kind of idealists at the heart of most terrorist groups, though. In seeding a group with their core ideology, they twist it to be even more militant and radical. Can't even reason with them either. Yeah, they just don't know when to give up. Sounds like some other groups I know. So, do we know anything about the others? Crossed paths with, I only assume, were 3 other key members last month in Heimdallr. Samus has contributed what I assume is another 2,000 to the Sleepy Story Stream Challenge. Yes, S, V, and C. Seems like they haven't been able to dig up much on those 3 yet. Their strongest lead right now is that V may belong to a Jaeger Corps. Interesting. He was toting around this machine gun that looked like it should have been mounted on a vehicle. You seem at all familiar to you, Fee? Not really. We're working on narrowing down the identity of S2, but it's too early to make any informed statements. Welcome back, Chaos. Real unknown is their leader, C. Oh, that's the one in the visored helmet. Heard he was able to go toe-to-toe with Reen, and Fee simultaneously. I almost find that hard to believe. I don't. I imagine there are plenty of people in the Empire who could do so. Goes without saying that the Radiant Blade Master could fend 3 of us off without much of a problem. I bet Goodmere, Instructor Sarah, and Major Reinhardt could do it too. I can't say for certain. Look at Mr. Modesty over here. Major here is widely held to be one of the strongest up-and-coming officers in the entire army. Heard people mention him right alongside Major Vander. Laying it on a little thick today, aren't we? Going by the family name, it seems safe to assume he's a practitioner of the Vander style of swordsmanship. No doubt a relative of Lieutenant General Vander from Zendergate. It's only, what, 8:30 a.m. for Chaos? Well, I would question whether I can stand on equal footing with him. Major Vander is unquestionably strong. He's my classmate during military academy years, quite close to Prince Oliver as well. In fact, he's in Crossbell right now, serving as the prince's bodyguard. Whoa. Well, that's reassuring to know. Getting back to the point, it's not just C. We still know very little about their group as a whole. Even the source of funding is a mystery. Even if they're a no-show in Crossbell, I doubt we've heard the last of them. Call it coincidence or fate, but you've put the kibosh in their schemes twice now. Last you heard from him, he was complaining that he needed to sleep. Entirely possible they've come to hold a personal grudge against you, so be careful. Right. Yeah, we'll be sure to keep that in mind. That was a lecture. Time to look at the railway guns. Can I go open that treasure chest first? Will now be shown to the area where the railway guns are housed. All of what you're about to see is highly classified. Assume you're aware of the protocol surrounding confidential intel? Yes, instructor. I'm getting kinda nervous. Me too. Guys, it's just the railway guns. I've seen them before, they're nothing to get all excited over. Ryan, this is part of your field study. This part of the field study isn't mandatory for you. I'd like to stay here and wait for us. That'd be more than okay. Jeez, I'm just kidding. I don't want to be the only one left behind. Hey, Fox. How's it going? About to fold some more laundry, so you'll be here. Glad you're here. Honestly... Oh, getting a phone call. Excuse me a moment. This is Neidhart speaking. Yes, hello, Commander Walter. Wait, Bueller wants to speak to me? Of course, put him through. You possibly be calling at a time like this. What? What's happening? Is he taking a call from someone outside the fortress on his Arcus? Keeps buffering. Let me quickly look for dropped frames or anything. Not seeing anything on my end. I guess it's Twitch being Twitch. Sure looks that way. Understood. We'll be on alert here as well. Yes, right. Take care out there. Did something happen in Crossbell? I'm afraid so. A short while ago, the skyscraper where the conference was taking place came under attack by the Imperial Liberation Front. Think it might be my end? I'm not seeing any issues on my end. No drop frames, no internet. I'm thinking it's Twitch. Yeah, being Twitch. Can't tell because your computer's about to explode. I hope your computer does not explode. That doesn't sound like a good time. The attack was carried out via airship. Fortunately, they were able to repel the terrorists, and Prince Oliver, Chancellor Osborne, and the others were unharmed. However, it's too early to tell if the danger is truly past. They really did attack the conference. How foolish. But that's not all, is it? Something else strange happened? What was it? The terrorists were somehow able to gain access to the orbital net and manipulate the shutters that partitioned the building. Furthermore, they had with them a force of mechanical monsters. This game that updated recently with optimization that seems to have made it worse. I don't like the sound of that. You found something like that in Legrom, right? Yeah, we ran into one on the highway there. They broke into the orbital net. Major, how much of Corellia Fortress is connected to the network? At present, it's only used for inventory equipment management by the maintenance staff. What was that? Tremor? It came from right below us. Below? The hangar. Oh, those poor engineers have done enough. You have to blow them up too. What the hell? The accents? What happened here? They just started moving. No one's inside. They just started moving on their own. The C unit start malfunctioning? No, they couldn't have. What's a C unit? It's an automatic control unit we put on vehicles that are going to serve as targets in military exercises. How did C units end up attached to our most advanced tanks? So the guy gets shot by a tank and opens his eyes? Apparently. This is really bad. I'm going to assess the situation. I need you here to help fight the fires and assist the injured maintenance staff. Yes, sir. Please be careful out there. Is that dude trying to just shoot a tank and the tank's firing back at him? I don't think you're winning that one, guy. That was a cool shot. This is crazy. Hold on a minute. Are automatic control systems really capable of that level of advanced maneuvering? No, they're definitely not. Our current technology isn't capable of anything nearly this advanced. But if you were to apply the tech used in the archaisms, it suddenly becomes a whole lot more possible. Instructor, are you saying that society might be involved in this? I'd say it's looking more likely by the minute. What are they? They're winning, son. That's what they are. Isn't that the proving ground we visited yesterday out that way? So what are they planning? Oh, we should be safe up here. What in Idios name is going on here? Why are unmanned tanks roving around blasting the hell out of this base on their own? Well, it seems that last night headquarters sent an order to the engineers to fit those tanks with C units. Preposterous, I gave no such order. But never mind that right now. We need to focus on extinguishing the fires and quelling the confusion. Send a request for assistance to the 4th Armored Division. What should we do? Can't see us being able to catch up to them without a horse at the very least. But what's their goal? What are they trying to accomplish here? Whatever it is, they definitely have some kind of game plan. Well, we can't just stand aside and do nothing. Leave this to us. Isn't that... Dad? Is he just, like, standing on top of that tank? Of course he is. 'Cause why not? General. HQ's appraised me of the situation. Leave these rogue tanks to us. Can't rule out the possibility that they're a diversion. I want all of you to stay here. Understood, sir. Thank you, General. Be careful, Dad. You too, Elliot. 4th Armored Division advance. Take out those out-of-control tanks by any means necessary. Our opponents are unmanned. There's no need to hold back. Well, clearly the General has to be a badass. Yes, General. Wow, your dad's really something else, Elliot. I mean, he is pretty cool when he takes charge like that. Well, seems like we no longer need to worry about those tanks, at least. But what are they after? That's the question of the hour, isn't it? Can't let our guard down just yet. Might I suggest we fall back to the fortress, Major? A prudent move, after we assess the level of damage inside. Hey, aren't those... What in the... Well... The Imperial Liberation Front? Oh, there's 2 of them. There's no way we could have known they had another force lying in wait. Maybe we don't go inside. How's that for a plan? Hanger. Did you just kill your engine and, like, gracefully fly down without any, like, propulsion or anything? There's 4 of you. I'd like to point out the ship has a machine gun turret right on the front. You might not want to be standing there. They seriously think they can breach an impregnable fortress? They're just terrorists. Wipe them out. Jeez, what did I say? They didn't even use the main machine gun. They just shot you from up top. I think that's the first time they've actually had anything like blood in this game. Ja. What's the Imperial Liberation Front doing here? I thought they were in Crossbell. I think they're dead, guys. I think that was a lot of overkill. Also, these soldiers here don't seem very well trained. There's like 4 dudes standing on top of this thing. They're like, I bet you they'll come out the bottom. They're splitting their party. That's their first mistake. Yes, ma'am. Oh. Going for both the left and right wings? Shit. It's the railway guns they're after? No. Are they gonna fire them at the trade conference? The Chancellor is? A shot from one of the railway guns hits that building and it'd blow the place to smithereens. So that's what they're after? Aye, Patch. The situation has escalated far beyond the scope of your field, so... You think? I want all of you to stand by here. No way, they're just gonna send another ship in that's just gonna, like, mow us down. You can't just stand idle while these insurgents run amok. You won't take us with you, then we'll have to take action ourselves. Look, time's one luxury we don't have. I think it's best to have them help us. Listen up, we're going back into the fortress. Groups A and B here with me. Let's do this. So, we're almost caught up, I think, with where the game started. In fact, this might be the opening sequence again. Yeah, Samus, is this game did the thing where it started partway through and then cuts back to before it, and then you work your way back up to it and through it?
So we actually started this game with the fortress under attack and making our way to the railway guns.
第4機構師団に連絡。クレイグ中将の助けを呼ぶんだ。
Do you still want to be riding at top on that tank? Our rabbit ears will protect us. In we go.
What? むごいな。
硝煙の匂い、火薬も使われている。
どうやら完全に隙を突かれたようだな。戦車の暴走も含めて全ておとりか。
ええ、やはり狙いはリモンの列車砲。クロスベルの通商会議を本気で狙うつもりでしょう。
そんな。正気か。
やはり狙いは鉄血宰相の首ということか。
愚かな。ここまでの防御に出るとは。
ああ、ちょっとまずいかもね。
まずいっつうか。
時間がありません。俺たちも協力させてください。
Yeah, this was like the opening sequence of the
列車砲
game.
が起動する前に何としても彼らを止めましょう。
Except now we have bunny ears.
そうだよね。僕たちも頑張らないと。
ああ。こんな暴挙を見過ごせるものか。
So I'm curious if it's gonna make us fight our way through that again, or if it's just gonna cut to the end.
リーン以下 A 班、このまま私についてきなさい。
Because it doesn't look like they're skipping any dialogue right now.
それぞれ二手に分かれて右翼と左翼の列車砲を抑える。これは訓練ではない実戦だ。くれぐれも気を引き締めるがいい。
了解しました。トワルス士官学院、列車砲の起動を食い止めるべく、これ日頃の成果を見せる時だ。全力で
The enemies are magically stronger now. I mean, when the game started, we were like level 47 or something. Oh yes, and our instructor is now part of our party. First, an attack on all enemies performed by 2 linked pairs, which consumes... Okay. Can't remember if we had this before, but okay. Also cures all parties have normal statuses when activated. Can we give Teach bunny ears? That's a good question. We can equip you with things, but I only have enough. But the answer is yes. There you go. I just have to take it off of someone else, unfortunately. Can I just take this for myself? It looks pretty good. I'm gonna do that. What do you even do, teacher? I don't remember what your skill set is. You have high strength, high defense. Actually, you have good overall stats because you're like 7 levels higher than us. Yeah, seriously, I'm looking at the teacher's gear like, I bet you I won't get another chance to like acquire this equipment. Actually, can I give you a... There we go. Heck yeah, that's mine now. Just evergreen.
Sleep faint, nightmare confuse. Okay, you have that. That. Give you 2 things. Blind would be good. Seal mute. Dang it, you don't have other costumes. Was the bunny ears a DLC? Yeah, these ones were DLC. That, yeah, it came with the game at the time. I guess they're having like a promotion. Maybe take them back. I can give her the cat. Or, Noi. But yes, we can give those to the teacher. I've been waiting. I was hoping there'd be other costumes partway through, but I'm wondering now if they're just all DLC costumes, which I'd be sad about. Okay, so we've done that. Let's just take it off in case she leaves the party. I'm looking right now at like, okay, which of these would I like? I don't think I have Judgment Bolt. Do I have a Judgment Bolt? No, I'm taking that. I know I can't change Thor, but I wish I can the teacher be in student clothes? I don't think so. I really wish that were the case. But no, the students have their jacket or their non-jacket, but she has nothing. Actually, do I have that one? Don't. I wish I could see what was a part of that. Doesn't look like much. Drop sleep from there. I can attach it here. Mercuria is not a good one for you to have. Move 2. Give you scent. Oh, you don't need casting time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she leaves the party afterwards. Let's take all of you off. I don't care about the rest. Defense 1. We can give you healing. Attack 1. Move 1. And analyze. There we go. Now, anyone here have one of those at level 2 that we can upgrade? Anyone have action 2? You have attack 2. We now have an attack 3. There you go. You also have an attack 2. We don't have another. You have a hit 3. No. Evade 3? No. Move 3? No. Okay, what did, we had a shield 3. We used the attack 3. What does action do? Increase speed. That would be a fee equipment. Okay. We'll keep her in the party because this is probably... Oh, can I... Tactics. Jeez.
Yeah, this is the first game in the Trails of Cold Steel series, in the Legend of Heroes Trails universe. I think this is the 6th game in the series chronologically. There's Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky 1, 2, 3. There's one, it's like Trail Zero. I think there's another one in there somewhere before this one, and then actually I think that takes place kind of at the same time. From what I understand, there's one that you're actually on the trade conference side of this, so you're in the tower that's currently under siege. Okay, let's do that. Nice symmetrical formations. Oh yes, what do you have? Attack with lightning and bullets, seal 90%, speed minus 25, unbalance. Strength and speed up 50% on self. Seal 30% delay. Feint guaranteed. Dominate your foes. Sounds like our teacher. Okay. I assume I can't go... Oh, I want the treasure chest. Fine. Okay. Rest, although I don't think we really need it. I think we're at full, unless changing that gear affected someone. We'll save. Okay. Oh, and because this was like the start of it, all these lines are voiced.
実習の時に現れた機械仕掛けの魔獣か。
話は後とっとと片付けるわよ。
了解。敵発見。撃破する。行くぞ。
Okay. I mean, why not link with our teachers? It's the only chance we're gonna get. Okay. Water slightly. That's only 3.
さあ、一気に行くぞ。
はい、任せるがよい。
Hello, Deadbeard.
私の番ですね。
Yes, I have hotkeyed all my camera movements. You have a new vote option for romancing the teacher. I'm doing well. How are you? Is any of these good? I don't know if I've tried this one. Let's try it.
踊れ、炎よ。アステルフレア。
Got carried away and a 10-minute task is now a 4-hour task? Jeez. Oh, apparently robots can be confused. Okay. Jeez, that was a lot of damage. Who's gonna heal? You can heal, because you're at full health. I want to make sure you're down. Donkey missile. Under the trivia, there's a bonding trophy called Hot for Teacher. I'm pretty sure your teacher is like one of your romance options, or she has some kind of affinity tracking, because it like she does have what do you call it? Like times when you can spend time with her.
くらいなさい。
え
You do a lot of damage, actually. Ooh. Oh, that's only one. Nice if you could heal both of them. Sure.
息吹はそなたに感謝を。行くぞ。
Can we take you out? Logically speaking, she's the only option that isn't a high schooler, so she's a safe bet.
行くぞ。せい。
Oh, you're not dead yet.
見切った。
Oh, but we counter killed you.
行くぞ。我が剣にかけて悪は許さぬ。悪くない出来だ。
Okay. I hope it'll let me heal before the next battle. That would be
間
nice.
違いない。あの時の魔獣と同じタイプだ。どうやら要塞内に大量に放たれているらしいな。
Actually, can I go back to the next room and heal?
こいつらだろ。
Worth a shot.
やっぱり魔獣というより動力駆動の人形兵器かな。
人形兵器。
教官も言ってい
Take
た
it
が
like it's Bowser and
それは
Cammy.
本当の名前なのか。
ええ、とある連中が作った使い捨ての厄介な兵器でね。慎重に迅速に先を急ぐわよ。
承知。
Oh yes, I can also just be my instructor. Will you let me go back? Yes, you will. Well, I'll take that. No treasure, no treasure. Okay, so we have 2 rooms here, 2 rooms there, then down the stairway. Hello, I'm here for your valuables. Space. Oh, can I destroy these oil drums? No. What's the likelihood you're only 78% of the way through the story? Very likely.
これは
We're on chapter 5. This game has 7 chapters.
他のルートを探すわよ。
I'm guessing the end of this will end the 5th chapter. Oh yes, there is stuff behind us. I hit you through this table? You bet I can.
敵発見。撃破する。
There's 2 of you. I have a critical chance right off the start. Let's attack the one we don't know anything about. It spins and it scares me.
食らいなさい。
とどめだ。
And it's dead.
任せなさい。
行きます。そこです。 任せるがよい。
We are actually stronger than our
我が
teacher.
剣にかけて悪は許さぬ。
Exactly. Aha, a treasure chest.
宝箱があるな。
Mind 3. Anyone have a mind 2? Yes. Anyone else? No. Now it's totally fine for us to raid the military base now. I'm sad she doesn't actually shoot her gun.
Oh, there we go.
なんとか切り抜けましょう。
参る。
They're about the same. R2HG.
チャンスだ。
くらいなさい。
You heard raid the military base and you're concerned as to what they were doing streaming.
私の番だな。行きます。
Not enough. But it wasted its Zero Arts chance.
見たか。八王が一等。
I don't think our teacher gains any experience from this, which is fine and expected. Okay, this floor. To the left, there's a monster and probably a treasure chest. Let's see. There's some boxes. Why not?
自然のバレスタイン。参る。
行くぞ。
Yes, you may certainly ask a question about yourself.
二の方。早手。今だ。
くらいなさい。
とどめだ。
In terms of emotes, is there anything you think I really need? Okay, let me alt-tab and quickly take a look at your emotes. Just to refresh myself. Dead beards. You have pens, hype, gift hype, and you have wink was the bit 1, which I can't see right now. Oh no, I've pressed a thing that I did not want to press. I just want this to collapse. There we go. You've been making some placeholders for ones for the time being and have more slots than you do ideas. You have love, disappointed, proud, and you've been working on a hello. I will think about that. I can't think of any off the top. You have a lot of bases covered. You also have hype, wink, laugh, and oh my god, his ideas. I mean, I feel like I need wink just because of how many things you say that are just like on the edge of like, Beardy, you shouldn't be saying that. Because, I mean, I assume you can't get, like, the beardy filling hole emotes.
やっぱり人形兵器が徘徊しているみたいだね。
I mean, I could also see disappointment for for that, but in my opinion, it's more of a wink. Ooh, high treasure chest. Aww.
さあ、かかってこい。
任せるがよい。せい。後期。頼んだ、エマ。お任せください。せい。そこです。
俺の番だな。
I kind of feel like, as an emote, as much as I love it, has kind of outgrown itself. So we've gotten to the point where a lot of people don't actually know what was from. Although I'm just making your job harder now by saying, get rid of more emotes.
今です。スキアリ。
させるか。
任せるがよい。せい。崩したぞ。続きます。
俺の番だな。
Ooh, 0 arts. You're likely ditching all of your current set.
私の番ね。
Yeah, because like a hello would replace just the beard. Oh, if you do if you do your hello, can it be like normally people have like the hand? Can it be like coming through your beard? You're like, hi, I am Beardy. Why is our teacher always on fire?
見たか八王が一等当然
Heal. There we go. Because she wants your attention. No, because we need that achievement. Hot for teacher. You get that by setting her on fire, right? Oh, how did you see me?
なんとか切り抜けましょう。はい。
0 arts. Done. Ooh, can we get a retro Beardy, which is your face but in pixel form because you play so many retro games?
俺の番だなせいこの手で道を切り開く
Okay, so I want to explore here first. Aha!
立派な宝箱です。
Action 3. Action 2, anyone? Talk to Kate about it. You commission her to do the lot. Need to outline your ideas first. Yeah. Make some quick and crappy placeholders, the time being to show the idea. You like Pixel Beard? I'm glad I'm being helpful. Upstairs. Do we just cross under the train tracks? I think that's the purpose of those rooms. Yeah, it looks like there's freight tracks that go through there. Kind of want to do a secret 8-bit alert for 8-bits that's the same alert as the rest but pixelated. I think that would be fun. Scheming Beard. Deadbeard, thank you for the 1,000 bits. My ideas are free. You don't need to do anything for my ideas. I feel sorry for the dude who sleeps here. Like, his head is right by this guy's feet. Actually, this guy too. And that dude in there, if you have to pee during the night, I'm sorry, my friend. You're just gonna have to pee your pants. You're not getting out of bed. Can I read this? I thought for a second she was gonna shoot it. You are not being distracting at all. Believe me, especially some of the Saturday night, the Steins Gate streams, we've gone on like half-hour tangents about like software and code instead of actually playing the game. Heck yeah, I want the hashed beef rice recipe. Actually, can we make some? Can I cook with my teacher? I have questions. Recipes. What do I need? Flaky potato. To the top. Can I cook with my teacher? The answer is no. Dang it. Come on, teach. You're no fun. Oh, and there's another room back here. Yes, yes, very interesting.
なんとか切り抜けましょう。私の番ですね。やあ、任せるがよい。
Oh, counter kill. Yay.
俺の番だな。
Teach probably can't finish that. Flash probably will help.
これはおまけよ。
And by probably, I mean
お疲
definitely.
れ様。
Can you cook your teacher? You didn't say with. Sadly, I can only cook things I have the recipe for, and I don't have something for Braised Homeroom Teacher right now. Savage Fang. Area medium, move 50%, delay 35, S plus rank, skewers foes with great force. I have ideas. We can skewer foes with great force. If our teacher is our foe, we can skewer her, and then we have teacher skewers. You feel like you meant your previous statement. Flare Bomb. She's basically Lemon. Oh, I can't hack into their computer system. Okay, what's Flare Bomb? Is it worth it? I've never used Heat Up. Is there another one I had here? No. Okay, Flare Bomb. Area extra large, 2 flames collide, causing a great explosion. There's talk about cooking the teacher, and you can think about food. Okay, I think we've cleared out this room. I know our teacher would love to take all their alcohol, but apparently we cannot. Okay, so we've done all these rooms. Let's go into the relay area first. I don't know which is the correct way. That has a save point, so that must be the right way. Her likes are alcohol and dandy men. I mean, sounds about right. Huh? That's one of the terrorist airships. Are you just casually approaching it? You're not gonna get mowed down? I don't see any of them around. Why would they leave it unattended? Get back. Lammy. Ah. Well, cool. We almost got blown up. I have 2 of those in my fridge. Like 1 alcohol, clarification, 2 drinks. They blew up their own aircraft? That was too close. Looked like they must have rigged it to blow. Thank you, Milliam. Wait, your quick thinking really saved our skins. You're welcome. Why set it here, though? It's not like this is the most effective place to put a trap. No idea, but I'm sure it all plays into their plan somehow. Anyway, let's save the big picture questions for later. We need to stop them from firing those railway guns. Right, let's move. I don't intend on letting these criminals have their way. Oh, is there... Oh, I guess there's no treasure outside. Fine. Okay. Got a crossroad. We'll check both of those. And it looks like we go out that side and we eventually come back in.
We're walking as if we're very drunk. Ah, you saw me. Fine.
自然のバレスタインマイル
行くぞ
Critical chance. Alright.
2の方早手今だ
食らいなさい私の番ねせい
You guys are paralyzed. Oh, you're not dead yet? Need to make sure you're dead. I have 5 turns to kill the others.
俺の番だなた
えださあ
There we
とっ
go.
とと先に進むわよ
Okay, let's hear first. Temptation and greed, that is what is here. This is like the most obvious trap I've ever seen in my life. What's wrong with it? Pick up those shiny bits.
おや宝箱があるな
Vanish. If that does what I think it does. %10 chance to vanish enemies. We can't equip it. Who can equip it? Ah, looks like it can only be equipped in slot for it. Let's get rid of hit 2 and give you vanish. Does anyone here have hit 1? No. Okay. But geez, 10% chance just make your enemy disappear?
回復装置だ外への出口もあるみたいですけど
Can I really not pick up the shiny thing because you guys are talking? Really? Okay. Looks like they're setting us up for a boss. So we'll save, of course. Oh, that's actually, we split the party. That's probably the side the other group has to come up.
Koko.
ガレリア峡谷クロスベル州との境界ですね
So Chaos, you were asking what the guns were like? Here's what they're like. It looks like a tank version of an anti-aircraft turret.
あれが
列車砲かなんて大きさだ
相変わらずでっかい
軌道が速すぎるまさか狙いもつけずにぶっ放すつもりなの
サラ教官
な人形兵器の親玉
こんなものまで実用化されているのか
この忙しい時にあんたたち速攻でぶっ
Are these dudes winding themselves up?
了解
制圧を開始
These
する
aren't even fair artillery guns.
さあかかってくるがよい
Okay, so this is the end for this group. So we have to defeat these things, then we switch to the other group.
任せるがよい崩したぞ
Let's burst this thing.
かかるがよいお任せくださいでしょそこです
行くぞ
We definitely had burst the first time we did this. I remember that.
さあ一気に行くぞ
了解です
任せるがよい
The guns are almost the size of the wall of the fortress. Yeah.
え
They are far too big.
させない
Alright, these dudes can fire their lasers.
私の番だな
Who's that centered on? Laura, it looks like. Does that not hit you? Oh, it does.
逃さぬ私の番ですね
Okay, critical chance. Oh no, it looks like you just cast the spell there, so it's not centered on anyone. Actually, Laura made it out of it. Magic Reflect. I can cast Magic Reflect on the two of you. Not have to worry about you getting hit from this spell.
行くぞ
Gonna reduce this one.
今だ
食らいなさいえ
Yes. Hit us. We will reflect it back at you. A huzzah for positional turn-based gaming. Take your own damage. Haha. Wait, that reflected based on the damage they would have taken. There's definitely a strat here for putting like a squishy character at the front with no defense, casting Reflect on them, and then every time the enemy hits them, it would do a crap ton more damage because they're a glass cannon, and then that damage just gets reflected back at the enemy. We can get you out of the way.
そこださあ
行くぞ
I think you have a chance to interrupt. Also, you're paralyzed.
私の番ねだ私の番ですね
But also,
月よ最悪を退けよ
I can do the exact same strat again.
う任せなさい
Jeez, Laura, why is your defense so good?
イカズチよ私に力をはあ
She just went Super Saiyan on this guy.
逃さぬ
俺の番だな せいや今だ
食らいなさいはい
You have food. It's a lot to spend on one. Let's do this.
俺の番だな
Chance for critical on both.
今だ。
食らいなさい。
Ooh, you're set to get 50% EP back.
私の番ね。
Oh, and you're frozen? You're both frozen.
行くぞ。逃さぬ。
行くぞ。
Jeez, we've inflicted a lot. You've stun, paralysis, frozen, speed down.
せいや。今だ。教官、行きますよ。
了解。
はっ。
はい。
You're gonna die in a sec. Ooh, I can get 0 arts on
任
that.
せなさい。
Can you do something that takes up more time, please? Guess it has to be one of these.
行くぞ。
Yeah.
せい。
Here we go. This should take out the right one and do a boatload damage to the one on the left.
行くぞ。せい。え。
俺の番だな。せい。今だ。
食らいなさい。え。せい。
We have a lot of turns before it moves, so we can just focus down.
参る。た。
I think we just keep delaying this guy.
せい。さあ。
There we go.
とっとと先に進むわよ。
I think now we switch back to the other class, or the other half of the
や
class.
ったぞ。
なかなかの出来ですね。やったね。
自爆までするとは。
時間が欲しい。私だけでも先行する。君たちは安全を確保しながら。
Well,
列車砲が。
しまった。
よせ。やめろー。
I only really heard one shot go off.
Eh? 音だけだと。
そっか、初段は事故防止のため空砲が入ってるんじゃ。
何？
そういうものですか。ええ、その可能性が高いわ。そして列車砲は一度撃ったら示弾の装填に時間がかかるはず。ならばこの隙にたどり着ければ。
まあ、絶対に発射を食い止めるぞ。
Oh, we don't switch back to the other half. Does anyone need healing? Nope, we have full health. No treasures. No recipe hidden behind here. Nope, okay. Okay, so it is still just us.
Okay. So we want to explore right, front, left, and then down that area. How do you notice me? Ah, whatever.
この程度恐るるに足らぬ。
Not like you guys are much of a threat right now. Oh, come on, just like in a little sec there, guy. What you just described as foreplay for beginners? First one's always a blank. I mean, look how much those guns extended. I never expect them to be so big. Up, left, right, explore that area down there.
私の番だな。我が剣にかけて悪は許さぬ。
Well, we found our mimic. Why does a mimic exist in here? Why does the military have a mimic? Who knows? All I know is we gotta fight it. Can I shoot the mimic? Can I get like a sneak attack? Come on. I'm literally attacking the treasure chest.
この程度恐るるに足らぬ。
They just can't up and kill the main character, Prez, for the main heroine of Cold Steel, The Legends of Heroes 6. Okay, how many of you are there? 4 of the little guys, 2 of the big ones. I'd like it if they didn't have a... Oh, there we go. That solves our critical issue. Who's the one guy who can move? Appears like it's this big guy. So we're going to focus on this side. Do that. You have a critical chance. She'll assume she's at least 20 by that game, then romancing option is fine.
これはおまけよ。チャンス。スキャリー。任せるがよい。
Jeez. Well.
Yeah.
We didn't even get the critical on that because we killed too many guys.
チャンスだ。教官、行きますよ。
いいでしょ。
Come on, finishing blow.
行きます。
No?
行くぞ。
Little did we know the Prez was the main antagonist all. I would not be surprised.
当然だな。
まだまだこれからだ。
Deep ochre. My least favorite color. What do you do? Pretty good stuff. Defense plus 50, art defense plus 50, speed plus 5, prevents mute seal. There we go. Prevent seal. That's just a straight upgrade. Alright, there you are. Greetings, little friend.
さあ、かかってくるがよい。
Is it just the one of you? I feel so sad for beating you up now.
行きます。や
It's like if we encountered Wally and just beat him up.
我が剣にかけて悪は許さぬ。だ。
And now there's the treasure chest here that was taunting us.
立派な宝箱です。
Orange cape. And why he went into hiding. The trending to where's Wally. Orange cape. Strength plus 15 prevents faints. And you know, prevent faints? Yep, straight upgrade of that. There we go. Actually, why do you have a strength boost? That's better for you. Why do anime games bring out your inner weeb so fast? Blind. That's gotta prevent 4 though. Now let's go with that one. I feel like I can do better than this one. Yeah, that's better. Oh, am I finally at the railway platform? Can I finally get to that treasure chest I spotted like 2 hours ago? So Chaos, how about that 30 minutes, then you'll go to bed.
自然のバレスタインマイル。
行くぞ。た。
行きます。やあ。ええ。せい。
You're so close.
行くぞ。
I want to tell 66. I will execute order 66 on you shortly.
続きます。とどめ。
There we go, finishing blow.
行くぞ。
Execute order 66 HP.
見たか。八王が一頭。また別の倉庫区画か。
左手に向かえばエリアを抜けられるみたい。
Can you stop talking so that I can pick up all the stuff that I rightfully got by destroying everything? Thank you. It's better than Order 69? Depends on who you talk to. This says storage floor. I assume that means it's... Yeah, it's just a treasure chest. Who designed this? Like, yeah, I'll just stack these so it blocks half of the place. Oh, that's another mimic. Yay treasure, yay battle. Okay, this is a step up. I have regrets. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. How are you hiding in a treasure chest? How? Got 6 big guys, 2 little guys. I mean, the little guys are just gonna end up dying as a part of... They're just gonna be collateral. It's bigger on the inside. Like my backpack.
くらいなさい。私の番ね。
Okay. Paralyzed, frozen, paralyzed, still alive. Paralyzed, frozen, and paralyzed, paralyzed, paralyzed. It's also pickup line gold. It's bigger on the inside. That hits 5 of you.
踊れ炎よアステルフレア
Oh, that one dude's so close. Oh, you're confused. Oh no, the other dude's confused. Stop doing the shooty dance. I mean, that hits 6 of you. That also hits 6. It's 5. Let's just put ourselves in the center of danger. Jeez. Well, now.
今だ。
食らいなさい私の番ね
You're confused, but you don't want to know. It was definitely worth it. You can't hit either of them. I guess you can heal.
駆動
参る。
And take you out.
せい。
そなたに感謝をええだ行くぞ
Great if we could kill you before you get a critical chance. I think we will.
たあ。チャンスだ。
食らいなさい
There we go.
なかなか筋がいいじゃない
教官こそ恐れ入りました。
I never felt like our teacher was so short until I see her standing next to us.
よし、やったぞ。
Also, we've reached level 50. We're approaching our teacher in strength. Hellfire. What do you do, my friend? Flame Tongue, Volcanic Rain, Flare Bomb. Flame Tongue was my porn star name, so I like that. EP 100, ATS 10. We're approaching our teacher in strength. Like the group of us are just approaching our teacher. Yes, pop flame tongue pie. Was Flare Bomb one of the ones that was included in that? Yes, it was. Have some Hellfire. I would also like to point out that those creatures, the monsters, were brought here by the people invading, so they felt it was an important task to break this, place a treasure chest in here, which was a box of holding that had 8 different machines inside of it for us to fight, and also put treasure inside of it. I feel like I've used none of the smoke grenades. You have consenters and also concerns. Okay, you're just paralyzed for 4 rounds, okay. I'd like if we could kill this guy before he has a critical chance. Ah, we should. There we go.
行くぞ。せい。今だ。
食らいなさい
What are your concerns?
なかなか筋がいいじゃない
教官こそ恐れ入りました。
Ah. Thought I missed you, Breakables, but I did not. The same as mine concerning the chest. Meanwhile, Chaos has other concerns. Okay. Do this side, and then we'll zigzag down the hallway. Did you notice me before I opened that door?
行くぞ
I think you did. Yeah, you didn't know? Yeah, I was gonna be the opening ad at Deadbeard's bachelorette party. Or bachelor party, I guess it is.
私の番ですね
Along with Diaper Daddy. Yes, he was the main act.
俺の番だなはっさせるか
Did you just block donkey missiles with the side of a sword? And yet your boat's still on fire.
殲滅完了お疲れ様
やったね
That meme will never die out, poor guy. Yes, they're called donkey missiles. I don't know why. The USA release of Donkey Kong Country 4.
行くぞ
私の番ね
行きます
Oh, I was hoping you guys were close enough. Oh, finish it.
後期続きます
Oh, there we go, finally.
行くぞ
Oh, and you're paralyzed? Perfect.
私の番ですねそ
参る
36 HP.
この手で道を切り開く
Got several people inside level 50 now. Okay. Boxes are open. No more just random recipes. Don't think I'll forget about you, boxes. I went the wrong way. Okay, so we're gonna go up, left, and then we'll double back and out. Whatever's behind this guy. Oh, can I? Oh, I was hoping I could sneak around you.
さあかかってくるがよい
行くぞ
ええ
行きます
Let's see if we can get a killing blow. No. Let's see if we can... Oh, we have lined them all up very nicely.
崩したぞ続きます
俺の番だな
You're paralyzed.
せい
You're now on fire.
しなさい
You have a zero arts turn. Well, just summon a black hole.
殲滅完了お疲れ様
That's a third mimic. Okay, so we gotta kill this thing before we kill its friends.
さあかかってくるがよい
俺の番だなせい
If these mimics are getting stronger, I am afraid of what is inside this. Oh,
私の番だな
62. Yeah, you need to be dead. Seems reasonable, just black hole the enemy. It's not overkill if they die.
せい
Oh, it's another mimic, I can tell.
私の番ですね。やあ行くぞ。
Okay, I should heal Reen a little bit.
悪は許さぬ。
と
Let's break all these boxes. Inside the mimic, it's just mimicception. Like, what's my prize? Your prize is death. Okay. Okay, I need to... There we go. You are healed. I'm scared about these mimics. Can I approach it from behind? Can I surprise it? You won't take me alive, mimic. There's no one out here.
かかって
See?
くるがよい。
Oh, it's literally the exact same as the last battle. Okay.
二の方早手
ええ。
So we paralyzed 2, lit 1 on fire, and decreased its speed. Nothing worse than killing a mimic, then it drops a chest, which turns into another mimic. Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna have my teacher flash all these guys.
これはおまけよ。今よ。
Let's burst it.
一気に決めるわよ。
了解です
承知した。せい。
せい
そこです。
Oh, it hits everyone on the map? Are you kidding me?
行きます。
Well. Thank you for the quote.
白き刃よ。お願い。任せるがよい。
俺の番だな
No, teacher, you're meant to be her heroine. You can't flash the enemies.
八王が一等
I mean, actually, she's the only one who can, 'cause she's the only one who's over 18.
やったか
And her reward for flashing people is domination. Domination. First attack craft used each battle deals 2 times damage. Okay, you are the strongest. I don't think I've used aerial at all. So you can have the domination. Also, oh, it has HP up 500. Let's heal. Tira. There we go. Actually, I have you with Tyr. Yeah. Yeah, take a heal. Okay, there we go. Okay, we defeated all this. Onto the central platform. Don't think you can hide from me, destructible boxes. Your owners loved you. They would have put you in these nice metal crates, which I can't destroy.
貨物用のホーム。反対側に。
Okay, here's the treasure chest I saw 2 hours ago.
お宝発見。
From up there, it is now mine. It has a shield 3. Really? I can't just cross the tracks, I have to be safe. Fine. Oh, wait. Guess I can't cross the tracks. Oh well. One dude up the stairs.
敵接近。気をつけてください。
Yes, it took us 2 hours. We got that one chest. That was a real mission.
私の番ね
They foreshadowed that chest by 2 hours. Jeez. Oh, because her first attack now deals double damage. Jeez.
俺の番だなせい今だ
And she starts
食らいなさい
with like strength up 25% on top of that.
なかなか筋がいいじゃない
教官こそ恐れ入りました
Who forgot to turn off their cell phone? Who is it?
もう少しで列車砲の格納庫に到達しますお互い女神の加護を
Did you really just have a phone conversation to let us know that the boss is at the top of the
こっちも
stairs?
気合を入れるわよ
Okay. I mean, I would have figured it out by the fact that there's this thing right here. Okay. Is everyone already open? Yes. I think I'm good on that for now. Got all the ornaments. Oh, wrong one. Customize. Have none of those weapons. So it just rest, save, and then we go fight whatever is going to be protecting those railway guns. I feel bad for the rest of my party who's just been like standing in the back, doing nothing. At least they get the experience. What does that say? Railway guns. Shh, it's a military secret, guys. Jeez. Can we take a picture next to it for scale?
こんなもので大勢の人間が住む街を
I guess there's a door for scale. Who the hell are you? Are you those kids from the military academy? Stay away from the railway gun. You guys should just go back inside and barricade it. Yes, that's what she said literally.
問答は無用一気に制圧するわよ
敵発見撃破する俺の番だな
Terrorist gun. Terrorist sword. Okay. So right in the middle of theirs, there's 2 criticals and a 0 arts. And they've split it nicely. That's the best I can get for hitting 2 out of 3 of them.
そこださあ
行きます
There we go. That gave us the crit and the 0 art. Ooh, that can hit 4. Let's do that.
炎よアステルフレア任せるがよい
Your first attack now deals double damage. Can I hit more than 4 of you? No. So yeah, we're just gonna get in the center of these guys and spin.
逃さぬ
To me! Jeez!
任せなさい これはおまけよチャンス
隙あり参る
Now you have a 0 arts chance.
Who's going next? One of you two.
Might.
Hit 4 of you. That's the best I can do.
チャンスだ。
食らいなさい。
バカな。
はい。
Jeez, 240 EP. Only your turn. Actually, if I just move you slightly. No. Okay. Oh well, it was worth a try. You only have firebolt? No. You can't get him, can you? Yes, I can.
逃さぬ。
You're gonna die 'cause you're poison, so you.
俺の番だな。
Have I even let them attack yet? Oh. There we go. He put the muzzle right inside of my mouth and fired.
そこです。
マイル。
I think you might want to give up, friend.
殲滅完了。お疲れ様。 精進あるのみ。
No. Yeah, almost a flawless victory.
帝国解放戦線。やり合ったのは初めてだが。
Which makes me worry. This whole dungeon's felt kind of easy.
強いっていうより執念で動く
Last time I felt like that, we had a boss who made me rework my entire team so I could defeat them.
どうしてそこまで。
話は後だ。
なあ、列車砲を止めないと。
下がりなさい。
Eye patch is back.
帝国解放戦線幹部エース。
さすがはエクレール。今のに気づくなんて噂通りの凄腕みたいね。
そりゃどうも。褒めても何も出ないわよ。あなたがここに来たということは、他の幹部はあちらの格納庫かしら。
V が出向いてるわ。そして G はつい先ほどクロスベルの地で亡くなったみたいね。
I assume that means Gideon's one of the bosses in, I think it's Zero? Is the one where you take part in the trade conference?
あの人が。
He gets his own
通信
montage.
で連絡があってね。鉄血に雇われていた凄腕の両兵団にやられたそうよ。かわいそうに、ほとんど皆殺しだったみたい。
哀れな。
おじさんも結構えげつないからな。
だが自業自得だろう。
人事みたいに話してるけど、引くつもりはないわけね。その列車砲、自動発射モードに切り替えているみたいじゃない？そういえばさっきから可動音が。
自動装填中の音？
あらら、バレちゃった。あと10分くらいかしら。
Timed battle, you say?
貴様。
通してもらおうか。
気をつけなさい。この女、かなりの使い手よ。しかも奥の手を隠してる。
またしても正解。
大型人形兵器。
なかなか素敵な子でしょ。
Is that really your highest priority? Make sure the robots with me are red, just like me.
一応借り物なんだけど、とっても気に入っちゃってね。
S is for Scarlet and other boss names.
それではスカーレットよりギデオンへの手向けを送るとしましょう。罪深き巨峰で鉄血を葬り、煉獄への同行者とすることで。
よまいことを。
エハン全力で行きます。
ええ、期待してるわよ。
Okay.
楽しませてもらうわよ。
行くぞ。
What do we know about you? Okay, pretty standard. You're pretty standard. Okay.
さあ一気に行くぞ。
いいでしょ。ええ。
Jeez, that's a lot of E, but this is probably the battle to use it in. That hit everyone? Of course it does. We're gonna save it for a burst, because it hits everyone, whereas the other one only hits one creature. Can we hit everyone with a brilliant spin? You bet we can. She has strength up, gets double on this first attack. Oh, it just went right over her head. I can use a flare bomb. Cross Crusade. Actually, if I throw something in, I can steal that 10% heal from them. It's a bit useless, though. That's a bit better. Let's do that.
Might. そこだ。た。
私の番ね。
Okay. I think we definitely want to get rid of the side people first. So let's focus you down.
行くぞ。逃さぬ。この。
That seems to be pulling them in. I'm gonna move you up. So that's the issue with them all being there, is that laser will hit everyone. I would like to spread everyone out. We almost have a burst ready. Let's do that. Defense up 50%. Reflect next magic attack. Oh, perfect. I don't care. Hit me. Oh, and a burst?
いいでしょ。任せるがよい。この。そこです。この。行くぞ。
Her sword just did a wobbly thing.
I'm just gonna move you in between. Gets you out of that casting area. And puts you between Scarlet and the healer. Which I like. You guys are both pretty low, but Reen is a bit lower. Take reflected damage, Fiend. There we go. Oh, we got a stun on her? Yes. It doesn't quite reach. You guys are still motivated. Nice, we lit you on fire. On fire, you're paralyzed. I would still like to get rid of you first. I think that Shockwave Blast just hits the entire area. It could have been a wide line, looking at that, but it's hard to tell. That one's a straight line. Yeah, no worries, Chaos. Yeah, you stuck around a good while. I appreciate it. But yes, you need to get some sleep. Have a good sleep, Chaos. Let's get you to move. Let's try... move you over here. Need to do some healing. We're getting pretty low. Okay, it doesn't... seems like it's not a fan. Regular attacks now. Let's see if we can break this art. No, it's still gonna happen. I think she's still in the blast radius, which is annoying. Let's move you out of there. That's the most important thing.
俺の番だな。た
Did we cancel it? Yes. Perfect. Actually, while we're at it, there we go.
最悪を退けよ。クレセントシェル。私の番ね。だ。
Okay, yeah, Shockwave Blast just hits the whole area.
参る。
They are not... I guess they're close enough that they could be in a line, but I don't think they were.
そこだ。た。
行くぞ。
可愛くないわね。だったらいたぶるまでよ。これはどう？
任せなさい。
Okay, she's doing something I don't like the look of.
これはおまけよ。今よ。
隙あり。
Oh, but we paralyzed her and put her to sleep.
参る。
Need to get some healing in.
まあ任せておけ。 や。
You love the term put her to sleep.
行くぞ。
Okay. So no attack from the robot wouldn't do much. But you three... have Reflect on.
これはおまけよ。今よ。
そこだ。任せるがいい。
Is it casting in the exact same location?
あとは任せた。任せてくれ。
Switch to you because you have a chance of stopping cast.
行くぞ。え？だ。
Oh, Emma was in that. But 3 of these are getting reflected. Ooh. I wish the one on Emma got reflected. It looks like it was the most damage, yeah,
行くぞ。
by far. Uh,
頼んだ。まあ任せておけ。
able to get that off? No, you're not. Okay, so we need to try and keep her busy. Oh, this does not look fun.
ブラッディストー
This does not look fun.
ン。女神に祈っておくわ。
すみません。
So you're making dinner after you fold the first load of laundry. It's been a while since you cut up onions.
クリスタルセイバー。
この。
ありえん。
Well. Your throat and eyes hurt, you're just kind of sitting here squinting at everything. Well, her attack was devastating.
子猫ちゃんたち、楽しませてもらうわよ。
参る。
Yeah, I can relate to that. I think last time I cut up a bunch of onions, my eyes would not stop watering. That being said, I still love onions and would not trade it.
2の方早手チャンスだ。
食らいなさい。私の番ね。あーチャンス。
隙あり。
行くぞ。
Okay. The only thing I can think of for this battle, unless we can, like, put her to sleep or something like that, is trying to have more distance. Oh, watering just burning? That is unfortunate.
了解しました。了解。 私の番ですね。
I love the flavor of onion and garlic together. Oh, that doesn't hit the three of us. Oh, maybe you can't hit yourself. That's probably still worth it.
クレセントシェル。
俺の番だな。
Over there, it's a bit more spread out. Unless you end up there. I feel like we were doing more damage to her than to actual robots. But also, we didn't spend a whole lot. Ooh, we can steal that critical with that.
行くわよ。私の番だな。
And can we... that just regular defense down.
逃さぬ。
Okay, you have a critical chance.
白き刃よ。お願い。
It's decent.
チャンスです。隙あり。
行くぞ。
I feel like the strat in this battle is just to mainly focus down on her, stun these guys if you can.
せい。行くぞ。 2の方早手。
ええ。 これはおまけよ。こよ。行くぞ。
Okay.
私の番ですね。
That hits everyone. Yeah, what the heck.
俺の番だな。
Can I... This way. Can I not hit the both of you? No, I cannot. That is unfortunate.
そこだ。ター。
任せるがよい。
Okay. You do not currently have... No. Box has a hydrate. Here is your hydrate. Okay, I'm gonna move you... Let's go over there.
任せなさい
You have reflect on. Yes, yes.
今よ
隙あり
Okay, you can do Ancient Glyph. That's fine. We're just gonna reflect it back at you. There goes your plans of watching me slowly dry out. Aw, the one dude moved out of the way of that. That's a shame.
行くぞ
From here, we now have a clean line at all of you.
行くぞ せいやチャンスだ
食らいなさい
可愛くないわね。だったらいたぶるまでよ。
Okay. So, I think now is about the time I want to start moving the party around a bit. Spread us out.
私の番ですね
Yeah, let's do that.
行くぞ2の方早手チャンスだ
食らいなさい 任せなさい
You have healing? Yes, you do.
行くわよ
Very little delay, too, I might add.
そなたに感謝を任せるがよい
But everyone... Yep.
俺の番だな
I mean, she said the cannon was going to go off in 10 minutes. I feel like it's been more than 10 minutes at this point.
2の方早手チャンスだ
And we're
食らいなさい
almost at a burst.
任せなさい
You're just targeting Laura with that. You made a Super Saiyan joke. 10 minutes is now 6 hours. Yeah, this... Between us fighting these guys and walking to that door, I'm sorry guys, it's gonna end up being about 5 streams. They even left the door open. You can see inside. I could probably just shoot the machine from here. She could probably just, you know, move into the doorway right now and disable it. But that's gonna take 6 streams. Can I do better than that? No, I cannot.
駆動
At least you're healing. Aha! You are the focus for my spell, fiend.
私の番だな
参る
Move over here.
させるか
Yes, we canceled it. Oh, and we got a cover on this bloody storm. Okay, first question. Does it hit everyone? No. I'm guessing it missed the person we covered.
未熟な
That's still a lot.
行きます
Okay. And you, if I remember correctly... you're too far for that. What about your art? Yes.
駆動
There we go.
そなたに感謝を
That wasn't too bad. I should switch you out.
頼んだ。まあ任せておけ。行くぞ、ゾン。
私の番ね。
You have healing.
行くわよ。やっ。そなたに感謝を。
There we go.
もらいなさい。せいや。
行きます。
Link, please. Thank you.
アークス。
Heal, please.
そなたに感謝を。任せなさい。
Enough for a judgment bolt hitting all three?
行くわよ。
You bet we do.
俺の番だな。
Does that hit anyone? Not particularly.
ひざまずけ。
Treasure sword.
いや。
Ah,
私の番だな。
you have given me treasure. Alright, you're out of CP because you were knocked unconscious. Actually, I probably should have swapped you out.
やっ。
Okay, this spell is centered on us. Swap to you. Oh, right, I forgot. The spell thing disappears. I can do that. I can riot beam you. What is that? Strength down? Yes, actually. Now can I hit both of you? Yes. Oh, perfect. It put you to sleep. Strength down sounds like an internet plan you'd sign up for. Decreases your router strength. I should swap you.
あとはお任せを。
Let's go for Laura. You're thinking strong downloads? You bet your ISP thinks like how I'm thinking. Vertira, yes.
そなたに感謝を。
Okay. This might hurt. In fact, this will definitely hurt. How much will it hurt? I think it'll hurt just enough to kill her. It was more than that, and it petrified her, which is wonderful. Okay, you two, Link. Bring back the teacher, please. Swap to the dude with full health. Ah, she's so low on health. Yeah.
もらいなさい。せいや。
This. Oh, it missed. Thank you. I was gonna say it does a lot, but we have a lot of health there.
サンクス。行き
I
ます。
mean, I'm fine with you running there. It's gonna take you, what, 3 turns to actually run to my healer? Aww. So annoying.
任せてくれ。
Okay. You're on regen. So we'll do
任
that.
せなさい。
Actually, let's link you two.
行くわよ。
Do that. I don't think I've ever used Holy Breath before. Three more turns.
私の番ね。
Okay. So you're best suited to healing. So heal yourself. You can have Gaius attempt to intercept. Actually, you're healing yourself rather nicely, which is good. Did we kill her with that? We did. Is that the end, or do we have to fight this guy? We still have to fight this guy.
え
Okay, actually, you have the most health. It's about all you have, actually.
チャンス。
That cancel it? It did not. Okay, this did about 3,000 last time, so she'll be safe, unless it crits. Okay, there we go. Holy Breath is actually not that good unless there's multiple people. Just need to hold out long enough. So one more turn of you being... Ooh, that's 0. Okay. Okay, and now...
任せてくれ。
that... Oh, you're just outside of that. That's annoying.
Arx, Kudo.
礼は言おう。
そら。
私の番ね。
Okay, let's swap out teacher.
ここは任せたわ。母ちゃん、行くよ。
Are you susceptible to confuse? Not particularly. Oh, blind. Yes, but actually let's just go for straight damage output.
行きます。
Okay.
アークス、駆動。
Oh, would you cut that out?
It's hammer time. $10,000. Ah, we got through it.
よしやったぞ
なかなかの出来ですね。
やったね。
とやったか
You were saying, Deadbeard? Nah, she's just going straight for the objectives done. That's how these games should work. No, like, 10-minute long, like, I'm gonna talk. Aha, I have stalled you.
停止確認。よかった。
ちやりやがるな
Oh, it appears like we don't even have to do the other side. Apparently the other side just did it.
第4機甲師団のエースにシルフィードそれ以外も悪くなかったぜ
この数を相手に。
I can't believe he can take on this many of us at once. Tagline of his sex tape.
しぶといおっさんだな
こちらナイトハルト左翼の列車砲を抑えた
You guys could literally just like wave across,
右
like
翼列車砲の停止を確認。
it's not like you're that far away.
どうもお疲れ様でした。
やった
よかった。
やれやれ本当にあなたたちとは縁があるみたいねまあいいわすべては C の狙い通りクロスベルの作戦についてもね
なんですって。
Comrade S. Why were you too cheap to voice me?
こいつら
Oh, we have an undying army.
まだ動けたのか
完全に無力化したはずだぞ。
Go, Comrade S. Regroup with Comrade C and V and bring the hammer down once and for all.
えそれじゃあ女神のもとで
しまった。
She can't do that. That's not area we can travel across. I would love to see a brief draft of what you're working on. Oh, the instructor can walk on the gun. But we can't walk on the gun. I see how it is. Can you fly just a little bit higher? You know, like just directly in front of that gun's turret, please?
クロスベルト両面にわたった我らの波状攻撃をしのいた。だがこれで終わりではない。次なる我らの鉄槌せいぜい楽しみにするがいい。
I'm ready. I'm ready. How can this be? So this is the Imperial Liberation Front. They're even more brazen than I'd heard.
C あの男も来ていたのか
ほんと何者なのかな。情報局でも手がかりすら見つかってないんだけど。
今回はこうして連中のメンバーも捕らえた何としても口を割らせて
Or they can just all suffer heart attacks at the exact same time.
なんだこれは毒か
Deadbeard has sent a thing. I'm gonna take a quick look. I think they are amazing. I look forward to seeing them in action. I think they are very good Samuses. It's the quality I've come to expect from a man who spends, what was it, like 130 hours rendering one image?
蛍光性の神経毒まずいわね。ダメ元で解毒処置を行う。エマ、使えそうな薬草があれば。
Instructor, where did you randomly pull that syringe of anti-venom from? I have questions. I am honored that I'm the only person seeing them prior.
五分五分だな。
Why do you people just have syringes on you? What is wrong with
助
you?
かったとしても意識は戻らないかも。そんな。
そこまでやるのか
How did the syringes not break during all those fights?
これが帝国解放戦線。
こうして俺たち7組は今まで培った全てを振り絞って恐るべきテロを何とか食い止めた。だがクロスベルでの騒ぎの裏で起きたこの事件は対外的な問題から公式に発表されることはなく、俺たちは祖国エレボニアがすでに深刻な局面に突入していることを実感せざるを得なくなるのだった。
That's chapter 5. So as I said before, there's 7 chapters in this game. I find we're doing about a chapter maybe about every 3 streams?
この調子で頑張りなさい。
If we don't all get A's
なかなか悪くないわ。
for stopping terrorists from blowing up another country, what more did you want, teacher? How is my stopping a terrorist organization only a B to you? We know what the teacher wanted. Yes, I would like to save. And yes, I will continue. I think we'll go a little bit further. We'll get to whatever the start of chapter 6 is. We'll see what's going on, and we'll see from there, because it is approaching about the time I start thinking about ending.
帝国内の空気は不穏さを増す一方だった。
But I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of cutscenes and stuff coming up after something like that.
帝国政府はテロリスト対策の名目で鉄道憲兵隊の紹介を大幅に強化しており、貴族派もまたテロリストに備える名目で両方軍の軍備を増強し、いくつもの両兵団を莫大なミラで雇ったという噂も流れていた。いずれにせよ焦点となるのは
Tell that to your teacher? See, I'm trying to figure out, so the people are all letters, so S for Scarlet, and we know the leader dude is C. I feel like games like this, it's someone we've met, but I'm blanking on any character we've met with the name C.
共和国のテロ組織と協力する形でクロスベルでの通商会議を襲撃し、あろうことかガレリア要塞を襲って 列車砲を発射しようとする。もはや単
I'm
なる
actually tempted to see if there is a
明らかだった。
just like a profile book in alphabetical order in my menu and see anyone who has a name
そし
C.
て革新派やオズボーン宰相
It's the Chancellor. There we go. C for Chancellor. Except we know he was at the Crossbell convention, so it can't have been him.
帝国解放戦線が貴族化と何か関係があるのではないかという噂まで流れ始めているのだった。一方、通商会議が開かれていたクロスベル自治州でも動きがあった。帝国と共和国という
Oh,
二大国の
my
従属
face is
している
covering
現
that.
状を打破
Gosh
するため
dang
に
it, game. Leave
独
the
立国家と
text
し
in
て
one
独立
place.
する。
So Elliot is the orange-haired dude in our group, and Crow is the Crow is the dude with the bandana. Ash Carbide, I don't
自
recall.
治州代表の一人が会議の場で大胆にも行ったのである。
There are a massive amount of characters in this game. Celine is the blue-haired woman in charge of security. That could work, and she has the Darth Vader voice changer. Because someone in charge of security for like a country could be a prime target for destroying it from within. Yeah, and they could be future characters too. Yeah, depending on your resource, because this is game 1 of 4. There could be many others. It could also be that I'm wrong and it's not a character we've met before. It's C for cat. I've solved it. It's the cat.
So そんな秋晴れの午後、本年度初めてとなるトールズ士官学院理事会が本校舎の会議室で開かれていた。
You mean you didn't want to have a meeting after your students saved a whole country? Who has a name starting with C? And you, I know, Deadbeard. It's not like you or I have names that start with C. No. C for conference room. C. All the C's are popping up now. Now that we're looking for it.
以上をもちまして本年度前期課程における運営報告を終わります。
It's an ocean clue. It's tied to the sea.
各種行事など運営面は問題なさそうですな。他の士官学校や高等学校と比べても学力、成績に関しては上回っている。
2年生も負けていませんね。
Dang it.
生
Text.
徒会長を務めている女子など成績以外の活動も目覚ましい。
Yes, tied to the sea. I meant the second, but the first one works.
先日の通商会議では勉強も兼ねて随行団に参加していたが、本職の書記官顔負けの働きだったそうだ。まあ通商会議そのものはあんな幕切れに終わってしまったが。
そうですね。私どものグループも株価が乱高下していますし、
帝国経済にとっても由々しき問題ではありますね。ところで先日の実力考査ですが、1組2組の成績が下がっているのはいささか気になりますな。やはり貴族生徒に対する優遇措置があだとなっているのではないでしょうか。
8月中、貴族生徒にのみ将来の領地運営を学ばせるため故郷への帰省を許可する。トールズの伝統ではあるんだが、今の時代には少々そぐわないかな。
お言葉ですが、そもそも伝統は保たれることに価値があります。文化、芸術、そして身分制度、帝国を帝国たらしめている伝統はやはり守られるべきものでしょう。 本学院がドライケルス大帝の理念を受け継いでいるのと同じように。
だが大帝は身分にとらわれない自由な士官学校を設立することにこだわっていたとも聞いている。だからこそ貴族男子が大多数を占めていた200年前でさえ平民男子の入学も許されていた。今では女子の入学も認められ、平民生徒の数は貴族生徒を大幅に上回っているのが現状です。今こそ我々は大抵の真の理念を実現すべきではないでしょうか。
いいな。その当時平民男子の入学が許されたのはあくまで従士としてです。従士は騎士に従い、騎士は領主に仕え、そして領主たちがいただくのが皇帝であるのがエレボニアの伝統。士官学院の編成はその秩序を体現していたとも言えましょう。ならば今その秩序こそが歪められていると解釈すべきではありませんか。
やれやれ。本当にそうならば私も楽に意見が通せるのだが、あなた方と来たら揃いも揃って手厳しいことこの上ないと来ている。そのあたりも大抵の頃の伝統に引き戻してほしいものだね。
これは一本取られました。
理事長のご意見を検討し実現に向けて練り上げるのは我々の役目でもありますから。
ほら手厳しい。バンダイク学院長も何とか言ってやってくれたまえ。
わしはあくまでこの理事会の進行役に過ぎませんからな。若い殿下の改革にかける情熱に期待させていただくとしましょう。
さすがは我が恩師。それ以上に手厳しかったか。
良き師弟関係ですね。
さて、次の議題は私の方からですが、動力ネットと魔道場に関しては先ほど報告した通りです。特に動力ネットに関しては今後セキュリティ技術の導入は必須となるでしょう。
ああ、そうだろうな。現在 IBC 方面の仲介がやりにくくなっているので直接財団を頼る必要があるが、
そちらはお任せください。そしてもう一件は魔道場とアークスの運用についてです。言い換えれば7組の今後の運用とも言えるでしょう。
それは
娘が在籍していることはひとまず置いておくとして、先日のガレリア要塞の一件は改めて検討せざるを得ないでしょう。
I think the class is running just fine if the kids are the ones who took down the terrorists.
結果的にアークスの効果が十二分に発揮されたとはいえ、この状況下で同じように特別実習のカリキュラムを続けさせるべきなのでしょうか。
難しいでしょうね。テロリストの件といい、クロスベル方面の問題といい。
You'd be more concerned about the teacher.
少なくとも今月については中止するべきかもしれませんな。テロ組織が検挙され、
Does that mean this month's gonna go by super fast? There's no field study? Or we're gonna spend that extra time then exploring that mysterious door in the old schoolhouse?
若者よ、世の礎たれ。ご存知の通り、学院に伝わるドライケルス帝の言葉さ。そして
Especially considering how we rival her in strength. I mean, Laura already does more damage than her in straight physical attacks.
列車砲発射という惨劇を阻止して世の礎を守ってくれたのだ。命令されてではない。自分たちで覚悟を決める形で。無謀かもしれない。軽挙かもしれない。身の程知らずかもしれない。だが私は学院の理事長として7組の諸君を誇りに思う。
殿下。
今後エレボニアは、いやゼムリア大陸そのものが激動の時代を迎えるかもしれない。だがだからこそ特別実習の意義は大きい。 激動の時代を共に乗り越える強さと手がかりを手に入れるという意味において、そうは思えないだろうか。
確かにクラス全体が成長している実感はありますね。至らぬ我が娘にどれほどの可能性が示せるかは分かりませんが。
I love how that's her concern. Like, my daughter can't do anything useful. She's so immature. Not like, my daughter's in trouble. My daughter just took down terrorists.
それを言うなら具足も同じです。
我が弟も同じですが、この学院に入ったことで少しは殻を破れたようだ。
来月は学院祭があるため、もとより実習の予定はありません。今月末の特別実習を予定
I
通り
mean, you weren't
実
planning to
施
do
す
it
るか
anyways.
否か。
Were you a dick withholding this information this whole
賛
time?
成の方は挙手を願います。
Can this month's field study be, we do Snow White for the festival? Can that be the entire talent show, please?
それでは具体的な案を皆さんから募りたいと思います。
Okay, yeah.
開催日程は来月の10月23日、24日の2日間。出し物などの設置準備は前々日の午後からになります。当然、その前までにも入念な準備が必要になりますね。
What are we doing? I want to know.
その意味でも
Thank you.
何にす
We
るか
don't
が
know.
重要だろう。展示、イベント、ステージ、飲食店舗なども許可
Rabbit Cafe. We're already there.
そうでしたね、クロウ先輩。
ま、単なる展示ってのはどこもやらんと思うけどな。なんつうか、それをやったら学生として負けって感じ？
まずはみんなでアイディアを集めていきましょう。
Do we get a vote on this? Can I choose?
なので思いついたものから言ってくださって結構ですよ。
Where's Samus to tell us Maid Cafe?
君たちな。
Thank you,
少しは協力
Samus.
したらどうだ。
I know, it's just...
そのなんとなく集中しきれないっていうか。
お前こそ先ほどから落ち着かない素振りだろうが。
無理ないよね。ちょうど今理事会で我らの処遇も話されている。
その理事が肉親ともなればなおさら気になるだろうからな。
そうなのよね。今月の特別実習もどうなるかわからない状況だし。
まあ、そうだな。先月の実習のことを考えれば、中止になってもおかしくない。
We know what happened. We just were in there.
別に実習にこだわっているわけではないが。
You would have gotten away with it too. Wasn't for those darn meddling Samuses.
勝手なカリキュラム変更に納得できるわけがないだろう。その判断に身内が絡んでいるとなればなおさらだ。
確かに。
わからなくはないかも。実際、実習に行くかどうかで準備期間も変わってきますから、出し物にも影響しそうですし、確かにちょっと困りましたね。
真面目だね。お前さんたち。
ところで根本的な質問なんだけど、学院祭って何なの？
How did I know you were going to say that?
君な。
すみません。そこのところから説明してませんでしたね。
Every year, the students organize and put on a school-wide festival. So what's a festival? It's something that we put on. There are stage events, food stalls, all kinds of things to see and do.
generally falls to each of the first year classes to provide the main
2年生は
attractions.
進路もあるから有志限定みたいだね。あとはクラブ活動ごとに何か出すパターンになるかな。
へえ、面白そう。それだったら絶対に何かやらないとダメだよ。他のクラスよりも目立たないとなんか尺だし。そうなのよね。早速1組の生徒に絶対負けませんわとか宣言されちゃったし。何それ。
フェリス城か。いかにも言いそうだな。
実際6月の中間試験で1組は僕たちにかなり対抗意識を燃やしているみたいだからな。
ハイアームズの三男に勝ち誇られるのはありえんが、こちらの人数が少ないことも考えに入れるべきだろうな。
うん、そういう問題もあるか。
せめて他のクラスの出し物がわかるといいんだけど。
And it seems like everyone's having trouble staying focused.
ほらほら、シャキッとしなさい。
Is our teacher gonna propose we do a bar? Open bar? Isn't this a self-study period?
ねえ、そうだったけど、理事会が無事終わったからね。こっちの方に戻ってきたのよ。
それで
特別実習の方は
君たちの父兄はどうもスパルタみたいね。全会一致で特別実習の継続が決定したわ。
So we still have a field study. I'm sure we're still gonna pick the hardest possible thing to do before that. Gosh dang it, text.
大変だけどちょっと安心したかな。
先月のことを考えると慎重に行動すべきとは思うが。
Still, feels like our field studies are a bigger part of who we are as a class.
そうだな。
めんどくさいけど仕方ないか。王子殿下や理事の方々には感謝しないといけませんね。よかったね。
進んで苦労を背負い込むとは若いね。
Crow sounds like he's like in his 50s. Thank you, Fox. Enjoy your dinner.
そうそう。王子殿下や理事の方々はそろそろ帰られるそうよ。まだ授業中だけど許可するから挨拶してきたら。
そういうことなら
お言葉に甘えさせてもらうか。
Ah, yes, let's just park our cars blocking the entire road. Hey, where's Guard whose job it is? Yeah, there. Is that him? Guard whose job it is to just stand outside the car and not even open the door? Mother? Dad? I thought I blamed Gar for a second. Machias, I haven't had a chance to talk to you since the summer festival. Sounds like you're quite the heroes at Garrelia Fortress. Come on, don't tease us. You're the first to admit that we acted rashly, but in the end I have no regrets. I'm glad to hear it. It's good to see you again. Likewise, May feels so far behind us now. You have questions, no? It's written all over your face. I do. You were in Legram, weren't you, to meet Duke Cayenne? Correct. I was hoping to have time to greet you and your classmates, too. I imagine you would rather he not take too close an interest in you? You imagine right. Still, I'm concerned. What is the House of Alberea playing at? Not just us. What are the 4 great houses and the rest of the noble faction trying to accomplish? You ask like there's a simple answer. 4 great houses aren't as united in opinion as you might think. Even within individual families there can be disagreements. You know that I differ with Father on several issues. Rather than worrying about others' positions, I suggest giving some thought to your own as a member of the family. I'm surprised you actually made it here. I was expecting a business negotiation to crop up just in the nick of time, like it always does. Time is something you make, not something you find. All the more if you're in a position of responsibility. Bah. Lady Alyssa is quite the multitasker herself. You should see her. There's no trouble balancing her time between her studies, training, club activities, and hobbies. Of course she doesn't. I'd be disappointed if she wasn't able to manage at least that much. You need to start using your time more creatively, Alyssa, instead of simply doing what's required of you. Saw the railway guns at Corellia, you know. Saw what those Aztecans are capable of. I understand why Grandfather regrets ever making them. You honestly feel like they are necessary? You're really okay with that? I think the fact that you've seen enough to ask me that now means that deep down you've realized that they're both necessities of this era we live in. Well, the opinions of others are only that. Stop relying on them so much. Observe for yourself and draw your own conclusions. That's what someone who is truly independent would do anyway. Still, I wasn't expecting to find myself indebted to you again so soon. Without your intervention, the Chancellor and I would have met our maker in Crossbell. Don't mention it. I'm just relieved you're all okay, Your Highness. Indeed, I'm glad you're able to focus on making a positive contribution at the conference. I wish I could tell you that's exactly what I did. I could scarcely find a place to chime in once the Chancellor and the Republic's president got going. But the Mayor of Crossbell managed to dumbfound even them. I presume you're referring to his proposal for Crossbell's independence? Hard to believe it could actually happen. Well, as long as both Ereboni and Calvard refuse to accept it, the likelihood of it actually happening is incredibly low. Still, they're planning to hold a referendum on the issue to see if the population is in favor of it. There'll be plenty more chances for disputes to break out over the issue. Well, neither of them wants to lose all that sweet tax revenue from Crossbell. Half of it flows into the provinces too, so much like that chance the noble faction's gonna take that lying down. Milliam? I swear this kid has all the delicacy of a rock to the face. Ah, so you're Milliam, are you? Names who seems to have come up with increasing frequency lately. Hoping for a chance to see the famous Argetlam in action, though. Oh, sure thing. Come on, Lamb. Whoa there, cool your jets. I'm not sure this is the best place to call out Argetlam. Just a hunch. Lame. Objection overruled. That could have gotten messy. Honestly, it would save us a lot of trouble if you could just refrain from just saying whatever pops in your mind, too. Lame. Oh, who might you be? Are you from the Vander family? The one who serves as the prince's bodyguard? Oh, did Neidhart mention me? Just what we needed, more characters. I'm Mueller Vander, the 7th Armored Division. With the Prince of the Conference in Crossbell, so I'm in your debt as well. Glad to be able to thank you personally. The honor is ours, sir. An honor to meet a member of the esteemed Vander family. Ah, so you're the Radiant Blade Master's daughter. Be the practitioner of the 8 Leaves, and you must be the practitioner of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade style. I was happy to meet fellow students of the sword. Oh, and you must be the young man from Nord whom my uncle wrote a reference for. Yes, that would be me. I owe a lot to Lieutenant General Vander. Sounds like he's in your debt as well, with everything that happened in Nord a few months ago. Well, you all seem like dependable young men and women. Perhaps the prince's idea had some merit to it after all. See, what did I tell you? Not just Class 7 either, the whole academy seems so full of life. Perhaps I should take this opportunity to break down social barriers by getting to know them in the academy's pool. If you really want to work up a sweat, I'd be glad to let you run back to Heimdall. Keep up a good spirit. Bet you could even make it in a couple of hours. You'd actually make me do it too. Ah, cruelty, thy name is Mueller. Like their hearts practically beat in sync. That's certainly one way to look at it. Wonder how long they've known each other. Awkward goodbyes. Well, then, I bid you all a fond farewell. Hope we have the chance to meet you again soon. We still haven't decided what we're doing for the festival. It's 3 days later already. Can't believe we burned through another week already. Hey, at least it's the perfect weather for a weekend out on the town. Hope you all enjoy your free day tomorrow, especially since we've got another practical exam coming up next Wednesday. You can just send us off with a have a good weekend, could you? Just wouldn't be Instructor Sarah if she didn't throw in a little dash of torment. Then we have this month's field study coming up at the end of next week, right? Yep, just like we'd been planning. Might have made a few changes to the original itinerary, but nothing major. Tell you all about where you're headed after the practical exam. Until then, keep on guessing. Yeah, you don't need to make it some sort of dramatic revelation. She always does, though. Ooh, I can't wait to find out where we're gonna go this time. Oh, and by the way, you guys really need to figure out what you're gonna do for the festival next month. First years have to participate, so if you can't think of anything, you'll be showing your field study reports instead. What? That certainly wouldn't be my first choice, or even my fifth. Anyway, that's a wrap for homeroom. If you'll do the honors, Miss Class President. Yes, Instructor. Stand, bow. Well, I'm sure she was joking about putting our field study reports on display, I hope. Either way, we need to figure out what we're doing by the start of next week. Sounds wise, especially considering we have our practical exam on Wednesday and our field study next weekend. That's how things stand. We should make it our goal to at least have some solid ideas by the end of tomorrow. Also need to check out what the other classes are planning. End up doing something that's already been done. Be totally redundant. Yeah, we should split up and start gathering some info. But remember, we need to find something that'll work with the number of people we got. And the other classes have more than double the manpower we do easily. They all seem to have some pretty grandiose aspirations at that. Greatness were relying on numbers. Museums would be full of artwork produced by committee. There must be some course of action that can turn our lesser numbers to our advantage. Yeah, the question is, what? If we had an easy answer, we wouldn't be spending all this time worrying over it. I'm getting kinda pumped up. Well, little inter-class competition never hurt anyone. In fact, it might spice things up a bit. Why did I attain everyone's summer uniforms? Is it fall? Or no, it's September. I guess it's fall. And can't equip. It's fine. Okay, I guess we're back in our summer uniforms. Or winter uniforms, that is. Okay, so I think we're going to just walk around, see if we can find out what the other classes are doing. Actually, what even... Oh no, we just have to leave? Is that it? Is there anything for us to be doing? Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna quickly pop over to the fishing guy.
I feel like we've done enough fishing. We might have some bonus kind of stuff. If he's here. He is not here. Okay. So in that case, we're going to head off. I assume what's going to happen is we're going to do our day off. We're probably going to start it, see what tasks we have, and then I think we will call it there. Actually, is there anything cool we can... It's giving us the option, so let's at least see what everyone's doing. Welcome back. You talk to people. Try and come up with an idea for the festival soonish, okay? I guess that's easier said than done. But with the board's decision to go forward on your next field study. I know, we're pretty much limited on the time we can devote to brainstorming. Well, either way, I better have a few ideas knocked around sooner, instead of waiting until the last minute. The longer you take, the more the Vice Principal's angry rant I'll have to endure. Do everything we can. Okay. A lot of people up on the second floor. They're having a party up here. Coming up with a good idea for us to do for the festival is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Honestly, I'm starting to think that some kind of display wouldn't be that bad, at least in principle. It wouldn't. That's the go-to idea for so many of the culture-related clubs. That, and I think that beyond the visitors enjoying it, we should do something we'd enjoy putting on too. True enough. Display tip exhibit would always work in a pinch, but it wouldn't be something we'd get excited about. Agreed. I just came up with a good idea. Oh, let's hear it. Shooting gallery, using real bullets. Only problem is you'd put a hole in your prize. Oh, that's the only problem? Yeah, that would never fly on Academy grounds. Dang. Okay, so idea to beat is shooting gallery. Seems like most clubs already have their plans for the festival sorted out, but if we're the only ones who haven't decided on anything yet, we really need to hurry and figure out what we're gonna do. Who else was on this floor? Milliam... Is she in the art room? Oh. Milliam's cooking. This can only end well. When did you join the cooking club, Milliam? Not that long ago. Figured I'd get to eat all kinds of tasty stuff here. Remember that it's the cooking club, not the eating club. Don't worry about it. I'm making stuff too. I made the stove blow up the other day. Oh boy. That's why you have people here watching you. What have you got here? You got some leeks, tomato, carrots, potato, squash, lettuce, egg, big salami looking thing. I don't know what the rest is. Okay. Just seems like everyone's throwing around ideas or thinking about it. Seeing Mother at the meeting convinced me more than ever that she'll never change. I still can't believe she's been on the board of directors this whole time. Well, the revelation did kind of come out of nowhere. Managed to talk to her at all? Technically, yes. She's a way of saying all the things I don't want her to say, though. Alyssa. Sorry, don't worry about it. No sense dwelling on the past when we got plans to make for the festival. I want her laughing at me for going on about being independent and not being able to make one simple decision. Yeah, you're right. Still, shooting gallery is the idea to beat. What did you think about the outline I gave you, Dorothy? I like the fact that it's focused on boys' adolescence. Unlike my work, which hinges on indulging a lady's fantasies, yours are much more subtle, artful even. This is perfect. This is exactly the kind of thing I've always wanted to read. Ooh, thank goodness. We're at a disadvantage in both class size and preparation time.
Might be a struggle to put something worthwhile together. Ideally, we could think up an idea that only we could pull off, I think is what he said, but not what I read. And Chaos left before we could talk to the student council prez. Sounds like people are talking inside. Okay, next on the agenda is the issue of the food and drink stalls. More specifically, how we ensure hygiene standards across all of them. That's a big one, especially how many non-academy visitors we'll have. Worse yet, Heinrich and some other instructors are saying the stalls should be banned if we can't take care of them. Are they crazy? We couldn't possibly ban food and drink stalls at a festival. That's half the fun right there. In any case, we're really going to need each and every student to understand their responsibilities in regards to hygiene. Still got a month or so if we take the initiative early. What if we discuss this with Instructor Beatrix in the infirmary and worked with her? Seems like a good way to do it. Sounds good to me. No objections here? Settled then. Sure, if we work together, everything will be fine. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. She seems really busy. And ask her about what Class 7 could do for the festival. It definitely does not seem like the right time. Maybe tomorrow. We have a couple more people to ask, to talk to. Then we'll head back, we'll see what our tasks are for tomorrow, and then we'll call it. I planned on questioning my brother about the Noble faction's intentions. He was here for the board meeting, but we managed to deftly dodge my queries, avoid anything even remotely resembling an answer. There's definitely something odd going on with them, the Noble faction, I mean. Even heard rumors suggesting they're linked to the terrorists. At any rate, it's our responsibility as nobles to do what we can to understand what's really going on. And our life here at the Academy, particularly our field studies, provides us the perfect opportunity to do so. I agree. Two more people to talk to, then we'll head back. Wonder if the years have fooled the horse to thinking you were one of them. Hello, friends who can't stand on, who can just like magically stand 2 feet off the bottom of the pool. Today I'd like you to try the butterfly stroke. Really? Isn't that a little advanced? Don't worry about it. Takes some getting used to, but I'm sure you'll be able to manage. With the time to practice every day, I think you'll have it down faster than you think. Just ignores us. One of them. I would say one of them. Who's left? Engineering. I can't be the killer. I was in engineering. I have these witnesses. Hey, Reen. Speak of the devil. Crow was just talking about you. This I hear about you guys struggling with your plans for the Academy Festival. Embarrassing to say it, but it's true. Well, you've had so much on your plate with field studies, who can blame you? Start thinking of stuff now. That's all out of the way, though. Good point. It's if you actually lend us a hand or come up with something. If I did, I'd be denying you youngsters a valuable lesson in independence. How could I live with myself? It sounds like Crow's already made himself at home in Class 7. It sure does. In fact, they're getting along so well. I think you should spend another year with them. Hold on, Gallica. You're not seriously hoping to get held back here, are you? What did I ever do to you? Reminds me, actually. What did you all do for last year's festival? We were in different classes, so we all did different things. My class had a little attraction that used some machines I built myself. Haha, you certainly showed off your stuff with that, didn't you? Meanwhile, I had the pleasure of playing the lead man in a play we held in the auditorium. Now that was popular. By which I mean all the girls went absolutely crazy for her and almost tore the auditorium down. Of course, I had to wade through that sea of admirers to get to my top priority. Toa's Class's Cat Cafe. Just remembering how impossibly cute she was in her cat outfits and shivers down my spine. I didn't think you could weaponize cuteness. Not only did Crow take charge by helping out on a bunch of different places, Even organized our performance that closed out the festival. We all did a performance together. Yeah, nothing too fancy. Might have been almost as popular as Gallica's play, though. I don't know. Oh, let's not be humble now. It was far and away the most popular event at the festival. That's an awkward sentence. I feel like they mean it was by far the most popular event at the festival. The audience was so excited that Toa managed to get over her initial nervousness and really get into it. Now I've got to know what this was. Maybe I'll tell you about it some other time. Speaking of Toa, actually, really can't thank you enough for what you did during while the trade conference was going on. I guess that applies to Crow too. I don't even want to imagine what would have happened to her if you hadn't stopped the railway guns. Okay, turn off the waterworks. No need to thank me for helping a buddy. He's right. Besides, it wasn't like we were the only ones involved, either. Glad we're all here safe and sound and can joke around about the festival like this. Well, thanks, Aini. Even so, thanks, Reen. Good luck with coming up with something. Seconded. Need us to lend you a hand? Just ask. I'll do just that. Hey guys, I need a hand. Okay. We've talked to everyone. / listened in on the prez. We've done all we can do. It's finally time to head back to the dormitory. Oh, there's more plot? I was not expecting more plot. Insects, huh? Well, it is fall, I guess. Hard to believe I've already been here half a year. Festival used to seem so far off, and now it's just next month. 6 months have really flown by. Toa, hey there. Haven't seen you out and about too much lately. Thought you were still stuck in today's student council meeting. Yeah, we literally heard about it, standing outside the door. I see. You guys discussed the Academy Festival?
来月に向けて決めなくちゃいけないことが山ほどあるから。明日生徒会メンバーで改めて話し合うことになったの。
Sounds like the work's really keeping you busy then. By the way, have you figured out what you'd like me to help you with tomorrow? You can take the tasks now if you have them handy.
リン君への依頼は寮で寝る前にまとめてるの。これから商店街に買い出しに出かけなきゃだし。ごめんね。やっぱり明日の朝でもいいかな。
It's totally fine.
リン君、それに7組の他のみんなも。改めてになっちゃうけど、ガレリア要塞の件はありがとう。
Oh. It's fine, really. We've gotten plenty of rounds of thanks for it already. It's kind of ended up in the wrong place at the right time. We were lucky the instructors were there, and...
それでも君たちは私にとって命の恩人だよ。あの時、私は通商会議とは別のフロアにいたけど、それでも列車砲が発射されてオルキスタワーを直撃していたら多分助からなかったと思う。
Toa, just glad you're safe.
ありがとう。あんまりしつこくお礼を言うのもなんだし、このくらいにしておくね。
She's awfully conscientious, isn't she? Oh, you said you're on your way to out to do some shopping, right? Is there a lot on your list?
それなりにくらいかな。あ、そういえば本屋さんで頼んでた資料も来てたっけ。雑貨屋さんに行ったら一度戻らなきゃかも。
You could do that, or I could come along with you and help you carry all those bags. How about it? No strings. I just feel like you could use a hand.
いいよ。さすがに申し訳ないし。すごく助かるけど、そこまで手伝ってもらうのはちょっと心苦しいっていうか。すごく助かるとか催促してるわけじゃなくて。
Well, if it eases your conscience, there's actually something I need your advice on. About my class and what we can do for the upcoming festival. Yes, cutscenes of nothing but looking at them talking, no voices. Why does the bookstore look like it's on fire? That light from the door just made it look like it was on fire. One of those bags has handles, Reen. How did she plan to carry all of this? Chapter 6, the book burning. Chapter 6, I leave trails with my cold steel. That should be everything. Oh, is it this late already? Guess the sun has started setting a little earlier lately. Still, I had no idea you came here often. Well, Mitch is always able to get stuff you can't buy anywhere else. My go-to guy when there's something I can't get at the Academy store, like fireworks to use in school events. I think we even asked him for a penguin costume once and he actually got it. Yeah, sounds like you have a pretty unique shopping list. Uh-huh, wait. How did you end up with all those bags? Oh no, I'm sorry. Here, give me some of those. Don't worry about it, I'm fine. Carrying plenty as it is. Sorry, Reen. How about we take a break in the rest area over there? I'll buy you a coffee or something. You want to ask me something about the Academy Festival too, right?
そっか、確かに難しい状況だね。
I want them to zoom in on the coffee and see how fake Starbucks it looks. Well, your class doesn't have enough people do anything that involves large-scale equipment or decorations. We'll get together and run a little cafe without any problems if you all wanted to do something like that. I thought about it, yeah. Still, if we're going to do something, I at least want to be as impressive as what the other classes are doing. Feeling a little competitive, aren't we, Reen? We'll have enough people to put on a play or run a game tournament. Other first-year classes have already applied to do both of those. I see. I don't really want to copy an idea another class is already doing. Actually, didn't you, Crow, Angelica, and George use the stage for your exhibit last year? You heard about that? How much do you know? Not much. All of them seemed to dance around the details. One thing they all agreed on, though, is that it was a real hit. Me and my big mouth. You really want to know? Don't mind telling me, anyway. Who knows, it might help me think of something Class 7 could do. Well, if you insist. Can't turn down a chance to help a sweet fledgling first year, especially after how much you helped me. I reached down on my toes, muster every last bit of courage to tell you. Thanks? Some kind of traumatic experience or something? Well, in short, we put on a musical performance. A little concert of sorts, you could say. Oh, really? I wouldn't have expected that from you guys. You can play an instrument then? I'm afraid not. I got stuck being the singer. Angie, Crow, and George all played for the show, though. Oh, actually sounds like it can be a lot of fun. Put on a musical show, I'm sure Elliot would be a big help. What kind of music was it? Classical, folk, show tunes? Well, I described it was passionate, really modern. I'm not sure I get what you mean. Well, it's not a genre that's really caught on in the Empire yet. Definitely wouldn't want to hear it played in Heimdaller's Opera House, that's for sure. Huh? Alright. Have some free time tomorrow evening. Can't come until after you've done exploring the old schoolhouse, that's okay with me. Tomorrow evening? Yeah, I should be free. In the student council room? No. Can we go to the computer room in the main school building? Sure thing. Does this have something to do with the concert you held last year? Have to find out tomorrow night. Anyway, sorry to keep asking favors of you, but do you mind coming with me to the lower class dormitory? Yeah, no worries, Samus. This has dragged on a lot longer than I thought it would. You have a point. Have a good night, Samus. Really, I'm fine with all the bags. Leave the heavy lifting to me. You're so stubborn. Thank you, Samus. Progressive chaos! Chaos has some progressive stances on politics, apparently. One last blame of chaos. I guess hang out in the dormitory. I think by staying in your room you just get to hear the radio stuff. Actually, Samus is leaving. I think this might just be a good time to end it anyways. Already later than I thought it would be. So, yeah, I'm just gonna call it there then.